Being mentally stable means your mind feels calm and strong. You can reach this state by doing three simple things every day: sleeping well, moving your body, and talking to friends. Sleep. Rest your brain. Sleep helps your mind clear out stress and worries. Daily body care is important, and try to get 7 to 9 hours of rest every night to help your brain recover. Eat healthy meals and drink plenty of water to keep your energy steady. And it's better to eat only good foods to experience a good life. Set a time, go to bed, and wake up at the same hour every day. Keep it dark. Turn off bright screens before you sleep. Body movement. Walk or stretch. Moving helps your body release happy feelings. Move your body. Walk or exercise for 30 minutes a day to lower stress and lift your mood. Do a little bit. Just 20 to 30 minutes of fun movement is enough. Breathe fresh air. Step outside to help your brain wake up. Good friends. Talk to someone. Share your day with a person who cares about you. Feel safe. Spend time with people who make you smile, not sad. Put limits on phones. Take breaks from social media and news if they make you feel bad. Ask for support. Reach out to a doctor or counselor if you need extra help. Ask for help. Do not keep heavy worries all to yourself. Calm your mind. Breathe deep by taking slow, deep breaths when you feel worried or upset. Focus on what is happening right now instead of worrying about the future. Write feelings down by keeping a journal to sort out hard thoughts and notice what you are thankful for. Calm, grounded strength in the face of chaos is an inner state of steady composure, rooted in self-discipline and emotional clarity, comprising the core traits of responding instead of reacting, maintaining a stable inner center, and focusing only on controllable actions. It is not cold numbness or loud force, but a quiet power that keeps a person upright when everything around them shakes. Cultivating calm amidst chaos means training your mind and body to remain composed and centered during stressful or unpredictable situations. This mindset is built through self-awareness, discipline, and practiced techniques, allowing for wise decisions and steady leadership when everything around you feels unsettled. Key traits of this strength: maintain situational awareness, regularly check in with your surroundings and your emotional state to keep perspective and avoid impulsive reactions. Responding over reacting, choosing a thoughtful step forward instead of an emotional knee-jerk defense. Respond with composure. Choose to respond thoughtfully and reasonably rather than react emotionally, even when faced with pressure or uncertainty. Internal anchor, relying on deep breathing, core personal values, or the present physical moment to stay balanced. Focus on control, letting go of wild external storms and putting energy only into what you can change right now. How to practice it daily. Pause to breathe. Stop for a few seconds to slow your heart rate before you speak or move. Feel the ground. Notice your feet touching the floor to bring your racing mind back to the present. Set boundaries. Refuse to let outside noise, panic, or anger dictate your mood or actions. Making decisions when triggered by anger, stress, or dark emotions is very risky. No good ever comes from impulsive action driven by ego and negativity. Regret, hasty choices invariably result in outcomes that you later wish to undo. Damaged relationships, emotional outbursts strain connections with others, leading to misunderstandings and resentment. Missed opportunities, quick reactions cause us to overlook valuable insights or alternative solutions. Wise leaders apply Tao and Zen principles to navigate turbulence with clarity. Pause and breathe when suddenly overwhelmed with emotions. Center yourself and breathe deeply. The Taoist principle of WWEI or effortless action is best practice. By pausing, you allow yourself to zoom out, step back from the emotional whirlwind, and regain perspective as a detached observer. Cultivate mindfulness. Practicing mindfulness helps you become aware of your emotions without letting them control you. Zen teachings emphasize living in the present moment, which can foster clarity in your decision-making process. Consider the bigger picture. Reflect on the long-term implications of your decisions. The Tao precepts of harmony and interdependence Emphasize the interconnectedness of all things. Ask yourself how your choices will affect not only you but also those around you and the broader context of your situation. Engage in reflective practices, such as journaling or quiet contemplation, to tap into your inner wisdom and discern the right course of action. Cultivate a mindset that prioritizes clarity and sound judgment amidst turbulence. A leader's ability to pause, reflect, and act with intention not only fosters personal growth but also nurtures healthier relationships. In the words of Lao Tzu, knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. To keep a clear mind when you feel very confused or overwhelmed, focus on three key steps: taking deep breaths, writing down your thoughts, and talking to a trusted person. Grounding and calming the mind. Breathe slow, take deep breaths in and out to help your body feel safe and quiet. Stop and rest. Step away from loud noises, bright lights, and screens for a little while. Drink water. Have a small glass of water to help your body reset. Organizing your thoughts. Write it down. Put your worries or messy thoughts on a piece of paper to get them out of your head. Do one small task. Pick one very easy thing to do, like making your bed or washing a cup, to feel in control. Focus on today. Do not try to solve all problems at once. Just look at the next hour. Humans get confused because of mental overload, stress, and complex life choices. It happens when the brain tries to process too much new information at once. Common causes of confusion. Too much information. Having too many choices or facts makes it hard to decide. Stress and tiredness, lack of sleep, or high anxiety stops the brain from thinking clearly. New experiences, facing unfamiliar situations, or learning difficult new things can temporarily block understanding. Why new things block understanding? Brain overload. Too much new data at once makes it hard to think clearly. No prior map. Your brain lacks familiar patterns to connect the new facts to. Stress response. Fear or confusion triggers a defense mode that stops deep learning. How to fix it? Take small steps. Break hard tasks into tiny, easy pieces. Rest often. Give your brain time to digest new facts. Go slow. Repeat things until they feel normal and safe. Health factors, illness, low blood sugar, or aging can disrupt normal brain activity. Illness, low blood sugar, and aging change how your brain works. These three health factors mean sickness, low food energy, and getting older. What these factors mean? Illness, sickness, your body fights a disease, which makes it hard to think clearly. Low blood sugar, your body lacks enough sugar from food to give your brain power. Aging, getting older, your body and brain change naturally over time, which slows down memory and focus. Protecting your brain as you age involves daily habits like regular physical exercise, eating a nutritious diet, and keeping your mind active. Daily habits for brain health. Move your body. Do 30 to 45 minutes of walking, cycling, or swimming most days to boost blood flow to the brain. Eat good food. Choose a diet rich in vegetables, berries, fish, nuts, and olive oil. Challenge your mind. Learn a new skill. Read or solve puzzles to build strong brain connections. Sleep well. Get 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night to help your brain rest and clear out waste. Stay social. Spend time with friends and family to lower stress and protect your mental well-being. Medical and safety care. Manage health numbers. Keep your blood pressure, blood sugar, and cholesterol at healthy levels. Protect your head. Prevent falls at home and wear seat belts or helmets during travel. Avoid bad habits. Quit smoking and limit how much alcohol you drink. You can find local support or guidance through the National Institute on Aging. You can protect your brain from cognitive decline, memory issues, and mood shifts by maintaining stable blood sugar through optimized food ordering, regular movement, and stress management. Constant spikes and crashes in glucose levels cause inflammation and damage the blood vessels in the brain, which increases the long-term risk of conditions like Alzheimer's disease. Change your meal sequencing. How you order your food matters just as much as what you eat. Eat veggies and protein first. Consume fiber, fats, and proteins before touching carbohydrates. This slows down stomach emptying and blunts glucose spikes. Avoid naked carbs. Never eat simple sugars or refined carbs by themselves. Always pair a carbohydrate with a healthy fat or lean protein. Example, apple with almond butter. Choose complex carbohydrates. Swap white bread, white rice, and sugary pastries for whole grains, lentils, beans, and oats. These take longer to digest, providing a sustained fuel supply to your brain. Add a splash of vinegar. Consuming a small salad with a vinaigrette dress or drinking a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar diluted in water before a high-carb meal improves insulin sensitivity. Use post-meal movement. Physical activity acts as a natural sponge for excess blood sugar. Take a 15-minute walk. Walk immediately or shortly after your largest meals. Engage your muscles. Your muscles can absorb glucose directly from your bloodstream without even needing insulin. Prioritize strength training. Building more lean muscle tissue gives your body a larger storage tank for excess carbohydrates. Optimize your lifestyle and sleep. Brain health and metabolic health are deeply connected to your daily routines. Protect your sleep cycle. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep nightly. Poor sleep raises cortisol, a stress hormone that causes morning blood sugar spikes and intense sugar cravings. Hydrate with water. Drink water instead of juices, sodas, or sweetened teas. Proper hydration assists your kidneys in flushing out excess glucose. Practice active stress relief. Chronic stress keeps your blood sugar elevated. Incorporate deep breathing, meditation, or hobbies to keep cortisol levels low. Track your trends. Consider tracking your levels with a portable glucometer or a continuous glucose monitor (CGM). This helps you see exactly how specific foods affect your brain clarity and physical energy. Fear causes mental instability because it triggers your brain's survival mode, specifically involving the amygdala, prefrontal cortex, and stress hormones. This response shuts down clear thinking, creates high anxiety, and floods your body with adrenaline. The brain and fear. Amygdala take over. The amygdala acts as your brain's alarm system. When it senses fear, it takes control and skips logical thinking. Prefrontal cortex shut down. The prefrontal cortex handles calm choices and planning. Fear weakens this area, making it hard to focus or stay stable. Fight or flight. Your body releases adrenaline and cortisol. These chemicals make you jumpy, angry, or panicked so you can react fast to danger. Mental effects. Racing thoughts. Your mind jumps from one worry to another to spot threats. Loss of control. You feel weak or trapped because your body acts before you can think. Emotional exhaustion. Constant stress drains your energy, leading to mood swings and mental breakdown. To calm your mind during fear, you can use quick physical and mental steps like deep breathing, grounding exercises, and accepting the feeling. These actions help slow your heart rate and signal to your brain that you are safe in the present moment. Immediate physical tactics. Deep breathing. Take slow breaths in through your nose for a count of 4. Hold for 4 and slowly exhale through your mouth to lower your heart rate. Acknowledge the fear. Tell yourself out loud or in your mind, I feel afraid right now, and that is okay, which stops your brain from fighting the emotion. Drink water. Sip a cold glass of water to physically interrupt the panic loop and bring your focus back to your body. Mental grounding strategies. The 5-4-3-2-1 method. Look around you and name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. Challenge the thought. Ask yourself if your immediate fear is based on a real, present danger or an assumption about what might happen. Change your focus. Step away from the trigger and do a small, simple task like washing your hands with warm water or walking around the room. To build a strong mind and face life's hard times, you can practice daily habits, stay present, and change how you view stress. Focus on 3 main steps: mindfulness, healthy routines, and flexible thinking. Daily mindfulness. Breathe slow. Take deep breaths to calm your body when you feel upset. Stay in the now. Notice what is happening right this minute instead of worrying about the future. Accept feelings. Let yourself feel sad or mad without judging yourself for it. Healthy routines. Move your body. Walk or exercise daily to clear your head. Sleep well. Rest your brain with a steady sleep schedule. Talk to friends. Share your heavy thoughts with people who care about you. Flexible thinking. Spot bad thoughts. Catch when you think negative things and question if they are true. Focus on control. Only worry about things you can change and let go of the rest. Learn from pain. See hard times as lessons that make you tougher. To stay mentally stable when dealing with important parts of life. Focus on mindfulness, routine care, and emotional control. Managing thoughts and emotions. Stay present. Use mindfulness to focus on the current moment instead of worrying about the future. Step back. Practice self-distancing by viewing your thoughts as an outside observer to avoid panic. Wait it out. Give yourself a 90-second pause when strong emotions hit to let stress chemicals clear from your body. Daily habits for stability. Move your body. Do regular physical activity like walking or stretching to lower anxiety and clear your mind. Prioritize sleep. Get 7 to 9 hours of sleep nightly to protect your focus, mood, and brain function. Eat well. Maintain consistent healthy meals. And stay hydrated to support your brain and emotional health. Reading books makes you mentally stable and strong by reducing stress, building brain power, and increasing emotional control. Lower stress and calm the mind. Fast relief. Reading for just 6 minutes can lower your body stress by up to 68%. Quiet thoughts. A good story takes your mind away from daily worries and slows your heart rate. Better rest. Reading a physical book before bed helps your body relax and sleep better. Build brain power and focus. Mental workout. Reading acts like weightlifting for your brain, building strong new pathways. Sharper memory. Following complex plots helps you recall information better in daily life. Deep focus. Long-form reading trains your attention span to resist quick digital distractions. Grow emotional strength. Better empathy. Stories let you see through other people's eyes, boosting your emotional intelligence. Problem solving. Self-help and fiction books give you new tools to handle grief, fear, and hard life choices. Steady mood. Regular reading fights feelings of sadness and lowers the risk of mental decline as you age. Reading books builds your vocabulary through context clues, repetition, and natural exposure to new words. How context and exposure work. Seeing words in action. You learn what a word means by looking at the other words around it in a story. Meeting words many times. Reading the same word in different chapters helps your brain remember it for a long time. Discovering new topics. Different books introduce unique ideas and words you do not hear in everyday talk. Simple steps to grow your word list. Underline new words. Use a pencil to mark words you do not know as you read. Guess first. Try to figure out the meaning from the story before you check a book or phone. Write them down. Keep a small notebook to write down new words and their meanings. Use the words. Try to say or write the new words in your own sentences soon after you learn them. Building your vocabulary can improve mental clarity, self-awareness, and emotional regulation. Key benefits include emotional articulation, cognitive flexibility, and stress reduction. Emotional articulation. Naming feelings. Using specific words instead of broad labels helps your brain process emotions faster. Calming distress. Turning a big, scary feeling into a clear word makes the brain feel safe. Better boundaries. Clear words help you state your needs to others without anger. Cognitive flexibility. Problem solving. More words give your brain better tools to look at hard choices. Mental strength. Learning new terms builds strong brain pathways that resist stress. Clear thoughts. Precise language stops confusion and lowers daily worry. Maintaining mental stability helps corporate professionals succeed by improving focus, better decision making, and strong stress management. Work performance. Clear focus. A calm mind lets you finish tasks fast and make fewer mistakes. Good choices. You solve hard problems well when you do not feel panic. New ideas. A relaxed brain creates better and more creative plans. Work relationships. Kind talk. You speak to your team with care and respect. Less anger. You stay calm when people disagree with you at meetings. Good trust. People like to work with steady and reliable leaders who uphold undeniable integrity and sincerity in their job. Career growth. More energy. You avoid burnout and keep your work pace steady over time. Fast changes. You handle new office rules or job shifts without fear. Strong leadership. Calm behavior helps you guide others during hard times. Usually in this practical world, only persons with good mental stability seems to be gaining work experience in a seamless manner. Right attitude and good character can be perceived in persons with good mental stability. Stable persons will develop positive imagination and maintain good work ethics with them, and they will not give up their self-esteem and self-confidence and self-control. Stable persons are not seen to be jumping from one company to another in a ridiculous way. Stable-minded people usually gain decent quantity of work experience while working in a standard good company. Stable-minded people will be serious in executing their job roles and responsibilities, and they will gain more years of work experience and grow well with the company in a seamless and flawless way, and ultimately become more successful and wealthier in their life.
Yoga and meditation promote mental stability by calming the nervous system, lowering stress hormones, and improving emotional control. These practices combine physical movement, breath control, and focused attention to reduce anxiety, clear mental clutter, and build long-term psychological resilience. How yoga supports mental stability. Reduces stress hormones, physical poses, and stretching lower the body's levels of cortisol and adrenaline. Releases feel-good chemicals, movement boosts endorphins and GABA, which improve mood and ease anxiety. Calms the nervous system. Yoga triggers the parasympathetic nervous system, shifting the body away from a constant fight or flight response. Encourages body awareness. Moving with the breath helps you notice physical tension and release it before it builds up. How meditation supports mental stability. Quiets mental chatter. Sitting quietly and focusing on the breath stops the loop of constant overthinking. Improves focus. Training the mind to return to the present moment lengthens attention span and builds mental clarity. Changes brain patterns. Regular practice supports neuroplasticity, strengthening brain regions linked to emotional regulation and lowering activity in fear-based centers like the amygdala. Builds non-judgmental awareness. You learn to watch your thoughts come and go without reacting to them with panic or frustration. Combined effects on the mind. Better emotional control. You respond to stressful events with calm choices rather than sudden impulses. Improved sleep. A relaxed nervous system helps you fall asleep faster and rest more deeply. Stronger resilience. Daily practice creates a steady baseline of inner calm, making it easier to handle unexpected life challenges.
Being mentally unstable creates a bad impression because people often misunderstand mental health struggles as a lack of control, unpredictability, or a threat to social safety. Misunderstood behavior. Actions driven by distress or illness can look like poor manners or hostility to others who do not know the cause. Fear of the unknown. People often feel unsafe or nervous around behavior they cannot predict or understand. Social stigma. Old and harmful myths make people judge those with mental health issues as weak or dangerous instead of seeing them as sick. Mental health issues are a result of personality weakness or character flaws, and people can snap out of it if they try hard enough. Many factors contribute to mental health conditions, including biological factors such as genes, physical illness, injury or brain chemistry, life experiences such as trauma or a history of abuse, family history of mental health conditions. Being a stable-minded person brings deep inner peace, better relationships, and clear decision-making by keeping your emotions balanced during hard times. Daily life and choices. Clear thoughts. You make smart choices instead of acting fast out of anger or deep sadness. Low stress. You handle daily problems with a calm heart and do not panic over small issues. Save energy. You protect your mental power by letting go of things you cannot change. Relationships and work. Kind connections. You treat family and friends with care because your moods do not swing wildly. Good listening. You accept feedback at work or home without getting angry or too sad. Steady focus. You finish your tasks because you do not get lost in worry or chaotic habits. So it's better to improve your mental stability to make yourself more peaceful and more worthy. Stability has a beauty in it because it brings peace, order, and growth. It gives us a safe place to live, lets us build long-term dreams, and feels like a calm harbor after a wild storm. Why stability is beautiful? Peace of mind. You do not have to worry about sudden changes or chaos every day. Building a future. It lets you plant roots, make plans, and watch your hard work grow over time. Strength and safety. Like a strong mountain or a deep tree, it stands firm when hard times happen around you. To be mentally strong and fearless, you must embrace discomfort, control your reactions, and let go of what you cannot change. Mental toughness is not the absence of fear, but acting despite it. Face daily discomfort. Do one hard thing every day to train your brain. Stop running away from bad feelings. Sit with them until they pass. Stop making excuses or blaming others for your results. Master your emotions. Pause for 90 seconds when you feel a rush of panic or anger before you speak or move. Focus only on what you can change and drop the rest. Stop complaining because it steals your personal power. Build healthy habits. Move your body with regular exercise to clear stress. Keep small promises to yourself to build true inner trust. Accept failure as a normal training step, not a final stop. So it is better to be stable with the most important and desirable things in life to avoid deep worries and problems later. If you're mentally stable, you can make your amazingly beautiful dreams come true. Thank you all for watching this video, and I hope that all of you will remain mentally stable without any fear. Thank you once again. Take care.